Bear with us for a minute. Don't go away. Don't go away. Talk amongst yourselves.
Jenny's just discovered she'll have to do something.
Just hand me
Squinting. He's squinting.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree.
My dearest darling, that partridge, that lovely little pear tree, what an enchanting, romantic, poetic present. Bless you, and thank you, Possum. Your deeply loving Emily.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves.
My dearest darling Edward, the 2 turtle doves arrived this morning and are cooing away in the pear tree as I write. I'm so touched and grateful. With undying love, as always, Emily.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 friends' hens.
My darling Edward, you do think of the most original presents. Whoever thought of sending anybody 3 French hens? Do they really come all the way from France? It's a pity we have no chicken coops. But I expect we'll find some. Thank you anyway. They're lovely. You're loving Emily.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 calling birds.
Dearest Edward, what a surprise. 4 calling birds arrived this morning. They are very sweet, even if they do call rather loudly. They make telephoning impossible. But I expect they'll calm down when they get used to their new home. Anyway, I'm very grateful. Of course I am. Love from Emily.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 gold rings.
Dearest Edward, the postman has just delivered 5 most beautiful gold rings. 1 for each finger and all fitting perfectly. A really lovely present. Lovelier in a way than birds. Which do take rather a lot of looking at. The 4 that arrived yesterday are still making a terrible row, and I'm afraid none of us got much sleep last night. Mummy says she wants to use the rings to ring their necks. She's only joking, I think, though I know what she means. But I love the rings. Bless you. Love, Emily.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a-laying.
Dear Edward, whatever I expected to find when I opened the front door this morning, it certainly wasn't 6 sucking great geese laying eggs all over the doorstep. Frankly, I rather hoped you'd stop sending me birds. We have no room for them, and they have already ruined the croquet lawn. I know you meant well, but let's call a halt, shall we? Love, Emily.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 7 swans a-swimming.
Edward! I thought I said no more birds. But this morning, I woke up to find no less than 7 swans all trying to get into our tiny goldfish pond. I'd rather not think about what happened to the goldfish. The whole house seems to be full of birds, to say nothing of what they leave behind them. Please, please, stop! You're Emily.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 8 make the milking.
Frankly, I think I prefer the bird. What am I to do with 8 milkmaids and their cows? Is it some kind of joke? If so, I'm afraid I don't find it very amusing. Emily.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 9 ladies dancing.
Look here, Edward. This has gone far enough. You say you're sending me 9 ladies dancing. All I can say is that, judging from the way they dance, they're certainly not ladies. The village just isn't accustomed to seeing a regiment of shameless hussies with nothing on but their lipstick cavorting around the Norton field. And it's Mummy and I who get blamed. If you value our friendship, which I do less and less, kindly stop this ridiculous behaviour at once. Emily.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 10 lords are leaping.
As I write in this letter, 10 disgusting old men are prancing about all over what used to be the garden, before the geese and the swans and the cows got at it. And several of them, I notice, are taking inexcusable liberties with the milkmaid. Meanwhile, the neighbours are trying to have us evicted. I shall never speak to you again. Emily.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 11 pipers piping.
This is the last straw. You know I detest bagpipes. The place has now become something between a menagerie and a madhouse. And a man from the council has just declared it unfit for habitation. At least Mummy has been spared this last outrage. They took her away yesterday afternoon in an ambulance. I hope you're satisfied. Sir, our client, Miss Emily Wilbraham, instructs me to inform you that with the arrival on her premises at 7:30 this morning of the entire percussion section of the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic Orchestra and several of their friends, she has no course left open to her but to seek an injunction to prevent your importuning her further. I am making arrangements for the return of much assorted livestock. I am, sir, yours faithfully, G. Creep, Solicitor at Law.